Wednesday's
Oh,
huge.
yeah.
Wednesday's
It's a
huge.
big week because we got Cat, American Airlines, Amazon, Intel, Lilly, Southwest,
Mm,
Mastercard, Pinterest, Amgen's there too.
Visa, Visa.
Visas this week. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Visas on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a big week. That's why I asked. There's a lot of. That's the only thing that can keep us up this high right now.
Exxon.
Earnings got to keep us up. If not, then this is how we're gonna start the you know, trend probably underneath 408, 400 even test 400. You know.
I mean, we still got a gap that we got to cover at the 3970s in SPX.
Yeah, that's basically where we should be touching. But first we're gonna go through 48, 408, then 406, and there's small resistance around like right above 400, but really 400, and then 398. And that's where it kind of gets 398, 396 is like the next hard resistance
Mm.
Unless
or
we
support.
could take a
Um,
mini pop up to 4200s to cover a mini gap that's there on SPX around Thursday. I mean, August.
Oh
But I
yeah.
can see a mini pop and then coming down.
Yeah, I see what you mean by
yeah, I think it could too, because I don't think Amazon's gonna underperform again. I think Microsoft, well, at least I'm hoping unless if they draft, I mean, I think they're not gonna disappoint. Google's I guess that's a wild card. Meta should report good. They've been kind of a lot of cost, especially on the metaverse. Um,
We'll see what the
and then
banks.
you have a couple other staples.
It's a big week.
that.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of industrials, Honeywell, Visa.
I might be on small positions all day, all week.
I'm just playing run ups. I'm just looking for some nice run ups,
I've been
Or
having
waiting,
like
some.
waiting a
catch your
day or
premiums.
two after earnings and play that after the swing high, swing lows.
You know,
Personally, I just have bad experience trading on earnings.
I'm mad I didn't hold my 105 Amazon calls. I think Amazon might have touched like 110. I mean, I successfully traded them all last week and this week. For some reason, I don't know, I seen something in the charts. I felt like they were gonna outperform this week over the other big techs. And today was their day.
Today was beautiful. All right, so what do we got playing for today for this call?
Um, I was gonna build over on some streaming stuff, but I think we'll leave that for a different conversation. Not while we're streaming. Um, I don't know. I guess with that was one thing that we just touched earnings. Um, I guess anything else is just what are we looking at for this week? Coming bad or the short upcoming weeks?
um, this week I'll be trading. I'll be trading futures for sure. I'll be trading oil. I've been trading NQ, so Nasdaq. I've been trading Nasdaq. I traded it yesterday and accidentally traded it today. Um, but
What are we thinking about the dollar?
What do you mean? What about the dollar?
Well, after we
Raise
spoke
your
on
own?
things, I just want to know what was our thought. Yeah. Well, I mean, that and what's going to be the overall effect? Is it going to, I mean, for tech companies that do a lot of companies will do a lot of get a lot of revenue outside of America. A strong dollar normally was a headwind. When dollar went down, it was a tailwind. So is that going to offset some of that, or just weaker dollar overall is just going to make overall equities go down?
I don't know. To be honest, I've been hearing some bad things, but especially with what was it? Brazil, China, Russia are trying to
The
do.
BRICS?
Yeah. So I don't know. And then that Fed now thing too. I'm like, doesn't look good.
I don't know. My opinion is the dollar's going to be the dollar regardless. They'll be moving over to digital, which is why they're pushing the Fed now, so they can move everything to the digital sense of stuff. Because the dollar's really not backed by anything, so it's going to be a lot easier to print. And at the end of the day, if China and everybody else moves away from the dollar,
Hmm.
and other companies leave, that's going to be the biggest downfall for China. China lives off of export. So they can't push it
Yeah,
out
they
like
do.
that. And if China falls, then there goes BRICS.
Yeah, that's true.
they're probably moving it over to buy oil, so it's not backed by the quote unquote petrol dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But I know TD Bank in Canada is already not using cash and using the new digital currency created by United States.
Yeah, things already coming. There's update coming. I think June, July.
Yeah.
I've been keeping up to date whenever they speak on it.
Yeah, I think they want to officially cut over on a
They're doing
Friday.
put pressure on all this crypto stuff
Yep,
and then actually figure it out, which they
exactly.
have been doing. They have
Yep.
been putting pressure on it this whole time.
Quant data. We have Microsoft and all these other companies being uh the big money behind quant data,
I
and
heard about
the
them. I've been
quantum
hearing about
quant.
them. Yeah, I might add them. I gotta research into them, but I have been hearing a lot about them as of late.
Yep. But about the dollar, I mean, it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's just gonna change how the currency's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good for the religion.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to really expect. I mean, this week kind of, it's a lot going on overall in the market. Doesn't really seem like it, but there's a lot going on in the market. So I feel like definitely keep our eye on earnings for sure next week. That's probably gonna move. Excuse me, the overall market in a way for us to kind of benefit if we trade, SPY or QQQ. But particular stocks,
Sleepyhead.
I don't know what to really
I
expect.
opened a futures account thanks to Juke.
Let's go,
Looking to go funded.
man. Them accounts are cheap right now,
Well, I got it for $20.
Stupid cheap.
Well, for $20.
The trial funded account.
Well, try funded with traffic.
Yeah,
So yeah,
so
but
on where Jude does the
Oh, the Apex.
yeah, the Apex. There we go. Apex has 'em with the code that Jude sent. They had 90% off, so I'm doing it literally to get funded. Do one, then I'll just hopefully open the max amount, which is 20. Do all my future trades there. You copy the trades over.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for sure. I'm pretty sure we all can do it. Like, if I really can take the time to really like sit down and do it,
Sprite. And they're close.
I'll be able to get funded for sure. I just think that when I actually have time to sit down and trade,
Don't worry.
I'm actually able to make good trades. But like when I'm like at work um, or when I get home from work and there's not much volume, I kind of set to like before work, I'm able to set stuff up and get a trade in. Sometimes it's like complete opposite. Who's Williams in your server?
What days do y'all want to stream? Or what type of stream are y'all thinking about? I should say.
So what I usually do is, I have my streams pretty much consist of like live trading, and then when we do like our discussions like this, it's just like a discussion that we have. We look at charts.
So what day do you live trade and what time?
Since I got an account again, I trade. I try to trade every day.
Do you try to live stream every day?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
hmm
What time?
When I get home
The
from
open?
work. No, when I get home from work, I don't get the. I don't get enough time to sit in front of my computer in the morning. So I gotta get ready for work and take the kiddo to school, stuff like that. So I trade when
So
I get home
so
from
so
work.
what time you trading?
It's it's what
The
9 o'clock
afternoon
your
session?
time? Yeah, it's like no, it's like 9 o'clock your time.
9 p.m. my time?
Yeah,
Okay. So you trading futures at that time?
yeah. I trade in the morning, like when I wake up.
Do you get a lot of volatility at that time?
Not a
Started
whole,
started.
not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it must be tough.
It is, but sometimes things work, or I'll just set a trade up to swing overnight, like I did yesterday.
And how long do you usually wait for a move? 'Cause I feel like there's like no volatility at that time.
It just depends because I usually I won't trade NQ, or I probably will. It just depends. I've been trading NQ or oil. Oils moves a lot slower than NQ does, um, but it's priced more. So even with a small move, I make more on oil than I would on NQ or ES, to be exact. So even with like a small move in my direction, I can still make a couple $100 for just trading it for being in a trade for maybe like 20 minutes. It just depends. Depends what's going on, to be honest.
All right. Brandon, what time are you thinking of streaming, or what are you thinking about to do with your streams? That's probably where.
I'm thinking probably in the open at least first hour because I want to get done getting by noon.
You
Smart.
thinking of doing it every day, or are you gonna start off with like a few days?
Probably not every day. Yeah, probably. I mean, I kind of like will have it on now, but I want to like get a better method of it, not a better method, but get the camera and get a better rhythm. Right now, I just kind of like have it on to what I'm looking at. I want to start kind of early in the morning, maybe get some people involved with not just do it just to do it, have content and upload in some type of you know website or something that's more just like stock basic more stocks centered so that I can just have kind of like a catalog there too. But yeah, I'm thinking more like kind of in the morning. Mostly any morning that I do have, I'm sure I won't have every single morning, but every morning that I am trading, which I'm hoping to have at least like 2 or 3 out of the week. I feel like I should have at least 9:30 or the early morning to like pretty much 11, 12. Hopefully by 12 I'm already done.
Yeah, I think
You never know. Kind of, you could
not
do it kind of
going
like
longer
in a
than
spaces type of thing where it's like after there's a few admins and maybe they can carry on. If not, if people are still trading, if not, then at least the first hours, and then set things up for later on.
yeah,
Definitely.
streaming that long is too much. Like
That's what I'm
past
saying.
12 is
I'm
definitely
thinking,
too much. I would
I'm
say
thinking like 11, 9:30, somewhere from like 9:30 to 11. I want to be done trading by 12, so
correct.
it's more like 9:30 to 11. Be done trading by 12.
Instead of streaming and showing your face the whole time, you could just do
No more.
a
Yeah, that's
YouTube
what I do
live.
now. Now it's mostly like just charts.
Yeah, that's right. You could do that. You could do a YouTube live. You could do a Zoom. You could just do it off of Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah, lately I've been just doing on Discord. That's what I've been doing.
I like to do it on the other platforms just because I have the equipment to do so. That's what I like doing, and it builds like my own like my YouTube channel up. It builds up my
Yeah,
Twitch
that's exactly
everything.
what I was about to bring up. I was like, you could. I would recommend doing it on YouTube or do it off of Kick or something where
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot more streamers.
That's what I do. I like it. I
The
mean, but I've
whole
been doing this
thing.
for years.
Well, I didn't know which one you wanted,
I
so I'm
said
just
pick
gonna.
one piece for me.
Well, I was gonna let you pick one.
But I like streaming. I've been doing
Yeah,
it
see,
for
I'm like
damn near
on the
10
move.
years. So I enjoy it. So like trading, like I like streaming when I can, but I love trading. If I can incorporate both and help myself and others, learn how to trade or invest, whatever it may be, I'll do it. Like I would love to do that. So more of like, why not? Of a concept. Like why not do it? If I have the means to do it, if I may have the means to trade, have the means and time to be able to sit in front of my computer and stream for a little bit, then I'll do so. But I know that I don't want to sit in front of my computer all day and trade if I made a good amount of money and then you know call it that. Because I mean that gives not only myself but it gives like other people the mentality and the mindset to okay, you made your money, let's get out of it, go on with your day and let it be.
That's exactly what trading is for, is to help people out and be done and you buying your time back. Go do whatever you want to do. Go find another hobby.
100%. And since I'm trying to get back and playing golf, I'm like, this is perfect because you make good money. Boom. All right. Let's go to the range, hit some balls, hit a
Yep.
couple holes, whatever. Got confident and call it that. Spend time with the family. That's the main. That's my main mindset. Have more freedom.
Yeah, that's why I want to get all my trades done early, and so it doesn't really become like. See, I realize if it does end up taking until even the close, then now that's a whole shift. You
Hundred
better be
percent.
making more than the whole shift.
100%.
If you're sitting there taking 8 hours, you know what I'm saying, of your time just glued to the screen or to your trade or to whatever it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Never mind just the preparation that you might do before or after.
Like even with trading futures, which is what I enjoy so much about it, it's like moves happen so quickly, and when the moves happen and they go in my favor, like you make good money real quick. After that money's made, you don't really even have to trade anymore. Like it's just up to you. Like if you really think about it, because some of the other servers that I'm in, when it comes to like futures trading, like people that run the servers, they make like they'll make like 1,200 in the day, or they'll make couple hundred or a couple bands, depending on the trade, and it's like that's it. Nothing else. I don't have to worry about it. Like you're overdoing it if you're trying to trade more than what is there. And I've been that person of over trading and being having an account, built that account up to X amount of, and then you just shoot yourself in the foot for just over trading.
Yeah, so when are we gonna stream?
I'm down to stream every day, but when I stream, it's gonna be later in the night for y'all. So that's the only thing.
I already been streaming. This is more like just on Discord, but I just need to find other platforms that I feel like are the best to have um a lot of followers and kind of centric to what we're already kind of our agenda or just what we already trying to what we're building with invest for the best in the future for um it's like that we can also attract the viewers that also are centric to what we're building and the platform we're building. So I think it's more just trying to figure out what other platforms I want to start using. I don't want to use a whole bunch of them. I mean, I had a little small experience with Twitch, Discord, and obviously Zoom, but
I would say
I
do
want to see
YouTube.
which one is.
Yeah, do
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, obviously that's definitely one of them. I just didn't know if I was gonna do like one more on top of it that may be able to, but definitely YouTube.
Do
That's
do
like the main
live
one.
streams for free on YouTube until you start getting a little more traction, and then close it
Yeah,
up
'cause
to private.
I've been seeing a lot of people like literally getting a lot of movement on not even on Twitter Spaces.
Because to be fair, like to be honest with you, with my YouTube, it's still growing. Like I have viewers. I'm only at 65 subs right now, but in my mind, like when I do my stock stuff, I get a lot more likes and views when it comes to like stuff being watched. Um, and that means a lot to me because it's like, all right, well, at least it's getting recognized. Like it's something.
After
I do
putting it
want
on
to be speaking to myself.
YouTube, you could just do a SEO.
Oh yeah, 100%.
SEO the whole thing, and you paid promotions.
I just want to have people on there every now and then, so it's not just me speaking to me.
But yeah, I think it's beneficial, bro. Like I think it goes a long way when it comes to like streaming's gonna help us grow. And I mean, honestly, like I mentioned beforehand, I think we should combine our servers together because it's just gonna make it easier for us to access everything all at once instead of going back and forth from each other's servers. Like my server's been quiet, so it's like I have people that really about their futures trading, but they really don't talk much. And I mean, I'm okay with that. It is what it is. But when we have everything together, like okay, you guys are gonna be really into like the stock stuff heavy, and I mean I'm gonna be there too if I have the accounts I have to be able to trade it. But I'm in the futures right now because I enjoy it, and it gives me time to trade whenever I can. Like I know trading options and stocks only have a limited amount of time to trade that. But futures I can trade that whenever. I can trade that early pre-market, or I can trade it after hours and still be able to make like a move some way somehow. But you know, I got what I was trying to do with my server as of right now is just trade futures, use get funded, use that money in my whatever I make in my funded account, put that in a personal account, my personal trading and investing account, and then just trade against those shares, and then just grow passive income from selling contracts and cover calls and stuff like that. And then once I have a good amount of size of money in my account, then I can trade both, because that will allow me to be able to not have to work a regular job. I can just trade from home, pick whatever trade setups I want for options wise, and trade that, and then be able to trade futures or whatever my daily goal I'm trying to hit, and then just call it a day. And know that I'm gonna get X amount of money from my covered calls, and then just wait on those covered calls to hit or not, and then boom, then I actually have money coming in quicker, and then I'll have dividend stock and index funds that are coming in to be able to make money with that. So that's like my main idea of what I want to do, and I know futures trading is going to give me that because it's quicker in the sense of having more capital, because I don't really trade on a bigger size account. I trade with a small size account, and even with a small size account, like I still have to be like really on my P's and Q's on certain setups. And if those certain setups don't, if they hit, it's cool. But a lot of the times I don't hold long enough to really take the full benefit from the trades. Unlike futures, I can actually okay, I'm willing to lose X amount of money on this trade, but I have enough time to wait on this trade to really unfold and really capitalize from like 3-1, 2-1 on the trade, and let that be it, and walk out with whatever amount of money and be okay with that.
So you want to combine the servers?
Yes. I said that before because honestly, we have some of the same people in both of our servers. I know there's a couple people that are in your servers that I don't have, and there's a couple people in my server that you don't have. But I just think we should put it together because it's just gonna be easier, and we don't have to worry about if your signal's coming to my server or my signal's going to your server. Just all in one. I know we're gonna have to change the name of the server, or community name, but it is what it is. I just think it's easier that way. Because all three of us want the same thing. We all want to succeed and grow and teach people to be able to become better traders, grow confidence in themselves, to take the initiative to better their future, have generational wealth, and etc. Like invest as best as they possibly can. But
I just want to teach.
I want to teach too, and I want to be able to grow and
I want to travel, teach, and trade.
same.
Damn right.
Three T's.
What you eating?
Three Chinese food.
But at the same time, it's like, how are we gonna we gotta take the initiative while we can, because it's just gonna drive us even more, and we can't think about it like who's making more money here and there. It's just the equal thing, because
You gotta figure out how it can work out. But I feel like it could more the more you turn yours into like a future, so it's like it's kind of like more of a uniqueness. Like where
yeah,
you're
because
more focused centric on futures, binary options, or something that's a little bit different.
honestly, like once we put it together, it's like when we do that, it's like we have you guys for more of the options trading and investing, because that's what you guys thrive on, and I can focus on growing confidence in others to trade futures. And once we have that all together in one place, it allows people to pick and choose of what they want to do. And then once they realize, okay, we have both things, and then we can use, okay, say I make like 2 bands in the day from trading futures. And I'm like, all right, cool. By the end of the week, I can, cash out whatever amount of money I want to, put that into, my personal account. and buy stock and then play cover calls, so people can have another way of like not only buying calls and puts, but they can realize, okay, I can sell too. I can make money this way. And then once we have our weekly webinars, people can understand like what we do and how we thrive and how we run, so that they can see, okay, I can trade options. There's multiple ways I can trade options. Okay, I can trade futures. All right, how do I trade futures? And then we get accustomed to that mindset and that viewpoint, and then people get more of a confidence, not only in themselves but in the community, because it also helps us all to be able to see what's out there for us.
I think we make a game plan. If you two are comfortable in combining the discords, we make a game plan. What's step one? What's step two? Step three? Things that we need. Combine it. The days that we stream, where we're gonna stream.
Mm.
But we have to meet more and make sure that all that's getting done.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
If
Yeah, sounds
that's
good.
what, if that's what you know, is well, is that whatever we want to get done? Jesus, I can't talk right now.
I'm good. Take a sip of your drink.
That's exactly what I'm about to do right now.
I'm already
Right.
ahead of you. I'm already finishing my mezcal. But no, I agree.
I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow.
Both days for me. I go to the wedding tomorrow.
Ooh.
But no, I think we should. Honestly, I think we should combine, because, like I mentioned, it's gonna be easier for us to just have.
I mean, if y'all want to combine it or create a new one or jump to one, that's a discussion that y'all two should have.
Honestly,
Oh no.
I think we should jump to. I get what you mean, but I feel like
we
we should just jump to one, because there's already people in each of our servers. So if we start making a new one, well, actually, yeah, I just think to jump to one, and then we think of a name that benefits both of us, and then use that, add on to it, and then kind of customize it for a way that we both, all of us, benefit from our style of communication and trading. I mean, if we start over and make one, then we're gonna have the process of making a server again is annoying, and then sending out invites. I mean, which is not really too overwhelming. But people join. Have people join one server. Let's send them all there. Would be cool. Or starting over on a new one, and then like we can figure out what type of bots and what books we need in the server. But I think we should just probably, in my opinion, I think we should just move to just one server instead of just making a new complete one. Maybe just hope over either one, and then go from there.
So I would say whoever's jumping onto the other one, promote heavy that all signals and everything are gonna start being on that page.
Yeah.
That's our
It's still something to figure out, because like mine is like a complete LLC and everything already. I don't know if yours is, but mine's like already LLC. Already has a bank account. Already has a business bank account. You know what I'm saying? Already aged a little bit. Lily was about to open up a business credit line on it. Like I built mine the actual, like the legit way, just in case if just really in plans of it actually um building it as and having all the liabilities and all the
Mm-hmm.
you know pretty much having all structured right, just in case. I don't know, but the Celtics game's kind of boring me. I might have to go to the Bruins game.
Are they
It's a
losing?
good game though, but it's like
Is it
I
tied
don't
right
know.
now?
It is a good game, but I know what you mean.
Get some methodical then, huh?
Just been like on the phone for like over an hour.
You wish
So, who's
I get what you mean. How do we do it then? I guess we just hop over to yours, but
Is there anybody paid on yours, Drew?
no,
That would come over?
mine's free. Mine's completely free. Mine has been completely free the whole time.
you spend money? I don't have a pair of earrings.
It's not something to decide now.
Well, I know.
Something to
I know. I'm
mull
just
over.
my mind already is thinking of how I want to. How do I want to do this?
Well, let's just think on it. Well, we'll see if how it'll be compatible, and then what I'm saying. Obviously, if more bucks get checked than not, then um, why we go through with the plan. If not, then go
True.
what fits. You know what I'm saying for
I get you. At the
for
same time, it's like I'm thinking, do we just start a new one completely, and you have your own, like how you have it set up, you have your own, and then it'll be more personal for you when it comes to like one-on-one. People can just go to your server, and you can kind of govern it how you choose of communication and teaching, and have certain tools that the main server might not have, and then we just have the main server with everybody there, and
So all the mentees, all his mentees go there.
yeah, and all my advanced traders that I know that would.
And all your mentees go there to yours.
Yeah. Like our server, the main server will be ran as like
Home base.
home base, and then all the paid mentees that want to learn one-on-one will come to our server, and then from there we.
Right. So you offer your Discord and Browning's Discord in that other Discord.
Mhm.
So you can put a channel that says one-on-one training or one-on-one mentee program,
Yeah,
this price, and they'll get sent over to Invest for the Best or Future Wealth.
100%.
Something like that. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah. Because it's still personal,
You're not muted.
and he's like, it's since this is an LLC. Oh, you're not muted. LLC.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
that was that sounds like a good plan.
That sounds good. I like that too.
And that gives us like shared shared income when it comes to, you know, the subscriptions in the main server, and then you can charge whatever you want for the paid like mentorship.
So it would be a paid server to get into the server, but if they want to be trained by a specific trader,
Mm,
they would have to pay for the one-on-one mentee program
100%.
because it'll be a one-on-one with sessions and classes and things like that
Mm-hmm.
for X amount of time.
100%. I mean, and then once we get more like experienced individuals, then they can be involved in kind of doing
They
the.
could be what?
They can take over the load for us, so that we don't have to be involved. Once we establish like a a, a strong foundation, then the main individuals, like not main individuals, but like our main support.
Our mentees would become
Yeah.
admins
There
of
you
that of your server,
Yeah,
but not the
the main server now,
general.
because that will be based on who we think that for the main server we can have, yourself as an admin to oversee who you think is beneficial to help run the server, moderate the server. Sorry, moderate the server, and then from our personal servers, we have, all three of us are all going to be in each other's servers. That's it. We already are. But we see who these mentees could be that are actually really about it, and they can moderate personal servers. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying as well. All right, today's what, Friday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gonna wrap this up. Maybe put up a date or a time that we should touch base back on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. What's y'all schedule look like next week?
I'm open. Monday through Friday. I get home around 5ish. So it'll be around 8ish your guys' time.
Around what?
8 your guys' time.
8 p.m. our time?
So like maybe like 8:30, 8:45 your time. Depends on how bad traffic is getting home from work.
What day works best for you, Brown?
Monday through Friday, I'm pretty open.
How about... Shit, I don't have my phone. How about we meet, Wednesdays?
Okay.
All right.
It'll be next Wednesday, and then after that, I won't be available until Wednesday, May 17th.
Okay.
So we could keep like a schedule and make sure that on Wednesdays we're hitting what we want to do.
Okay.